Hello everyone, this is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, here with another exciting video. In this video, I'm going to be playing some AI Dungeon 2. I hope you guys are excited. So I am going to be trying to defeat a demon rat while playing as an animated Goku action figure. I decided to just put a bunch of ideas that were spinning around in my head together to create something a little weird, a little different. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys like AI Dungeon 2 videos, you're definitely in the right place, so definitely make sure that you smash that like button and subscribe, because I post AI Dungeon 2 videos every day. Now, the way we're going to start this off is I'm going to read through the prompt, then I'm going to start the 10-minute timer, and then I'm going to see if I can complete my objectives within 10 minutes. So, without further ado, let's get this show on the road. You are a Goku action figure that has been animated by a godlike being purified by scripture. You were brought to life by a Hebrew Alphabet Incantation crafted from the Book of Creation. You woke up in a city of animated action figures made up of blankets, pillows, chairs, flashlights, and shoeboxes. Your fellow action figure citizens immediately cry out to you for help, and let you know that you were animated specifically to help protect the city from a rat that is tearing apart downtown. You race over to downtown, and your inner wisdom begins to fill your mind with the techniques that Goku uses in the Dragon Ball anime. You were created with great power, but you're not sure if you can actually use the techniques used by Goku in the anime. When you finally reach downtown, you lock eyes with the rat and immediately feel a demonic aura. The rat towers over you, clearly possessed by some kind of demon. If you can't take down this beast, it will rip you to pieces and devour the city. Then the AI added, "It's time to channel the power of Goku and unleash a Kamehameha wave." The rat is barely able to dodge your assault and manages to bite the tip of your finger off, which seems to be a very specific thing for the rat to do. So we've established that I actually can use moves from the anime, so that's going to be interesting. Can I defeat this demon rat in 10 minutes or less? Let's find out. We're going to start up the timer and just jump right into the action. Ban out, ban out, ban out. Okay, let's see. I'm going to quickly back away from the demon rat. I'm glad that I am able to use Goku's techniques from the anime. But it seems like I'm not as durable as Goku is in the anime. Goku normally can survive attacks from the God of Destruction without getting dismembered. But this demon rat was able to bite off my finger, or at least the tip of my finger. I'm going to have to be careful. So I'm going to attempt to use Goku's latest and greatest technique, Ultra Instinct. Ultra Instinct allows for the user to dodge attacks instinctively without thinking. You hope that this will allow you to take down the demon rat without worrying about taking too much damage from the demon rat's attacks. Excuse me, so that's my plan. So I'm not as durable as Goku, but I can use Goku's techniques. But I need to try and avoid the rat, like, literally just eating me, because it seems like that's what the rat's gonna try and do. You close your eyes and feel the power of Ultra Instinct take over. When you open your eyes, you find that the demon rat has managed to pin you down to the floor with his foot. The rat stares at you and begins to chitter loudly. Oh goodness, so I've achieved Ultra Instinct, but I'm already pinned. Let's see. I'm going to attempt to use instant transmission to instantaneously teleport behind Demon Rat and attack the Demon Rat using an instant transmission Kamehameha. So let's see if that will work. It is interesting to be like, okay, so now you have the power to like dodge any attack instinctively. By the way, you're already pinned. It's kind of crazy. So I do have to work my way through that. You instantaneously teleport behind the demon rat, but the demon rat is able to turn around before your attack can hit him. So the demon rat has reflexes that allow him to respond to instantaneous teleportation. That's pretty crazy. The rat appears to be in shock that you are actually able to pull off this technique so flawlessly. Interesting. So the demon rat reacts before I'm able to use the Kamehameha wave, and he's impressed at my ability to use these techniques. I need to do something that would defeat the demon rat. I'm going to attempt to use the after image technique to create a series of after image duplicates to distract the rat, to distract demon rat, so that I can try and surprise him with a sneak attack. Okay, so let's see if that will work. Because he seems to have like really fast reflexes, so I need something that'll like throw him off. The demon rat is able to defeat the after image's duplicates with ease. The demon rat looks at you angrily and makes a loud chittering noise. Okay, so it seems like the demon rat just kind of like swooshes its tail, I guess, through all the after images and they go away before I'm able to actually do a like special attack or like a sneak attack. So you were surprised by how intelligent the demon rat is. You decide to try and use a technique that the demon rat can't dodge. You attempt to use instant transmission to teleport inside of the demon rat and perform a Kamehameha in order to fire your way out of the demon rat's stomach. So that's my plan. I don't think I've ever seen Goku fight like a giant opponent and then teleport inside of them and then like shoot his way out. I think this is like a cool idea. You successfully perform the technique and feel yourself inside of the demon rat. You fire off your Kamehameha wave and your attack is successful in destroying the demonic rat. When you exit the rat's body, your feet make contact with concrete, so you must be outside. Okay, so I have like 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. Let's see. So I'm going to look around the action figure city. You don't entirely understand what the citizens were telling you when they mentioned that you were animated by some godlike being. You decide to go to a shoebox labeled church in order to learn more about the God that animated you. Inside the shoebox, there are a number of action figures praying. So let's see how this goes. You look around and see a large city much larger than any you've ever known. The city is made up of thousands of lampposts, all surrounding an even larger skyscraper in the center. It is there where the god must dwell. Hmm. I don't know. I'm trying to go for this like concept that like the city is built in like a room. So instead of like your feet make contact with concrete, I'm gonna say like with carpet to go with the whole the cities in the room thing. I'm gonna retry the last thing because I don't want it to be buildings. I want it to be almost like a Toy Story esque thing, like a toys to life kind of situation. Okay. Inside the box is a city made up of many structures. Most of them are buildings that range from 2 to 4 stories tall. There are streets for vehicles to be driven on and sidewalks for people to walk along. It's weird because I'm trying to go into the box that is the church, not referring to the city itself. Paste bin. I wonder if that's a real paste bin URL that it like added. That was kind of random. You learn that the god of war, Ares, animated you and the other figures in order to defend his city against the demon rat, Lich. Okay, interesting turn of events. So they're saying that we were animated by Ares, the god of war. Okay, I'm going to ask the other figures why Ares, the god of war. I gotta exit out of like a little pop-up thing. Would make a city of action figures made of pillows, blankets, and other household items. Yeah, because that doesn't sound right. Do 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 do. The figures begin to make a number of accusations against the gods. Apparently, all the gods are selfish and cruel. They blame the gods for all the chaos and wars that have ever taken place in human history. Hmm. Okay. Um. You raise an eyebrow. You are surprised that this city is anti-god and that the citizens have a negative relationship with the gods. You ask the citizens why they wanted you to kill the demon rat, considering that killing the demon rat only is playing into what Ares wants. You know, like if we're against Ares, but Ares is like kill the rat, then why kill the rat? You know, if Ares cares about the city, then like why protect the city if we're against Ares? The citizens get angry and begin to argue with one another. It seems that they actually don't agree on whether or not the gods are evil. In fact, it seems like they have an even split of believers and non-believers. Oh, that's also fascinating for like a society of like action figures. Anyways, so we hit the 0 second mark. We were able to defeat the demon rat Lich, and we learned that the city that we're in was created by Ares, the god of war, and we were all animated to live in the city and protect it against the demon rat Lich. Interesting lore that they set up for sure. In case you guys are wondering, like how I came up with like this weird concept, recently there was like a critter in my apartment. There's no sign of the critter anymore, but I think it might have been like a rat or whatever. I have very few decorations in my apartment, but I have like 3 action figures that I have sitting on my windowsill in my room, and one of them is like a Goku action figure. I've recently been looking into a lot of like Abrahamic mythology, which has inspired a lot of my recent AI Dungeon 2 adventures. And I recently read the Kabbalic text, the Book of Creation, which talks about like the different powers of the letters of the Hebrew alphabet. And I also read like a section of the Talmud, which is another like Jewish religious text that talks about how any pure man is essentially no different from God and can use the powers of God for like righteousness or whatever. So I thought about the concept of like, what if you built like a little city The same way that like a kid would build like a little like fort inside like their living room or their bedroom or something out of like pillows and blankets and boxes and stuff. The same way that in the Talmud they use like the Hebrew alphabet, presumably like the stuff from the Book of Creation, in order to make like a golem. Instead of animating like clay, you animated like already existing figurines, and you gave them like their own society. And then considering like my recent like critter situation, I was like, and then what if like a rat or something attacked that civilization of these like action figure golems? I also was curious if you did make like an action figure golem that was based on an established character, would that action figure actually be able to like use the abilities of that character in any way? Or would they like somehow think they could, because that was a big thing in Toy Story, the idea that like Buzz Lightyear is like conscious of like the character of Buzz Lightyear, but then he can't actually do things that Buzz Lightyear can do. So I wasn't sure if the story was going to go in that direction, where it's like you look like Goku from Dragon Ball Z because you're a Goku action figure, but you can't actually do Goku stuff. I was thinking that might have been something that could have happened, and that's why I left it a little like unsure inside the prompt, where it's like you were created with great power, but you're not sure if you actually can do the Goku stuff. I also wanted to make the rat, I guess, more of a threat. A rat already is kind of a threat to like an action figure, I would say, because it's like fighting like a beast that is literally like willing to like eat anything. Uh, but then I was like, if I can use the Goku powers, then there needs to be something that makes the rat like a threat. And since I'm already pulling stuff from like Abrahamic mythology and like Jewish mysticism, like just make the rat a demon. Just make it like a demon rat, and then we can have like a cool like demon rat fight. I didn't expect to defeat the rat as quickly as I did. So once I did, I was like, let's expand upon the lore. And that's why the later half of the adventure has me like trying to visit like a church in this little like city and trying to like hear their opinions on like the gods and like why I was here and things like that. So I definitely enjoyed this prompt. What'd you guys think? Definitely let me know in the comment section below and on our Discord. If you guys have any video ideas, feel free to send them to me on Discord. And if I like your idea, I'll make it a reality. But I'll have to charge you. I charge $7 per hour length of the video, with a $7 minimum for videos that are less than an hour long. Also, if you guys want to just help support the channel, feel free to donate to our Cash App, link in the description box below. And if you guys are a fan of AI Dungeon 2, then make sure you smash that subscribe button, because I do AI Dungeon 2 videos every day. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black the one only, logging out. Peace, guys. Chicken a bow.